The person on your mind, what you need to know. Welcome to Hope to Have a Daily. My name is Angie and I'm dedicated to bringing you daily tarot messages, insightful readings and spiritual guidance. So join me every day for a daily dose. The person on your mind, what you need to know, what messages are here for you today. Open up your intuition. Open up your mind's eye. Okay, care and compassion. Choose love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offering a helping hand. What do you need to know about this situation with the person on your mind? I'm going to do a 9-card spread. Feels like there's a lot of love here. It feels like both of you are trying to do what is right for everybody. But sometimes when we're in that situation, you forget to do what is right for you. Because what is right for you and right for everybody, there's a balance, isn't there? It's very hard, isn't it? Private reading is always available. Fast track is available at the moment while I'm filming this. If it's not on when you go, check back or email me. We have Page of Cups. There's 10 of Cups. The person. There's so much love here. Family. The King of Swords. Yeah, you both communicate really very clearly together. If you're both going through a little blip at the moment, think about the love that is here. Keep that in your mind. The Death card is going to be a transformation for this connection. The Center card for me is the important one in a 9-card spread. Now, the Three of Pentacles reversed is there are people that kind of resent. There's someone here that resents something. It feels like you and your person keep trying to work as part of a team, but there's somebody, the thing that I'm seeing is I see images and like clips in my head, and I'm seeing a bike and someone keeps putting a spike in the wheel so the wheel can't go round. It's like the wheel on the bike wants to go round, but someone keeps putting something in it. They're trying to stop it. They're trying to hold things up. They're trying to cause a problem. Now, with careful planning and consideration, you can overcome this. You can overcome it by being a step ahead. The Six of Pentacles reversed. The person that's trying to hold things up, it feels like it may be a child of one of you or a family member of one of you. They don't have to be involved in a decision process within your connection, but they need to feel that they're being listened to. But there's a solution. There's a solution. There's some things will work out. Oh, isn't that lovely? I really like this connection. The Justice card reversed. Someone feels very unfair about it. And the Star reversed. There may well be an adult child around that just doesn't really approve of this. They feel that it's unfair. They feel that if this is a step family merging together, they feel that their original family should still be together. And it's really hard, isn't it? I'm going to put a time in on when is the Death card coming into play? When is the transformation for this? When is the sun coming up? You can't keep everyone happy. There's a message here if you can't keep everybody happy. So keep yourself happy as much as possible while being kind and compassionate to everyone. You know, there's balance. Merging families together is complicated. So give it 6 months. It feels like within 6 months things are going to be in a much more solid place for all of you. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Let them all figure things out. What's really important is that you and your person are on the same page. You and your person, on the whole, want what's best for everyone. But there's going to be a point where you have to put your foot down with the Star reversed. Whoever it is that's being stubborn, you're not going to change their mind. There's nothing that you can do to change their mind. So do what's fair. They don't have to have their own way. You know, whether they win around or not, that's up to them, isn't it? That's up to them. If they can't be happy for their parent, then let them go off and have their own life. If they're not an adult yet, they may well be a teenager. In a few years' time, they're going to be left home. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so age secretly. Thank you so much for being here today. If you've made it to this point, you're part of my secret Purple Heart gang. Nearly said hand, gang hand. Is that rude? I don't know. Anyway, my splint is off my hand. I can't quite straighten out. My it was fine when I took it off, but it's getting a bit achy now. I've been doing some private readings and it is getting achy. So I need to straighten it out and put the splint back on before I go to bed tonight. But I've been able to use it. I haven't had any shooting pain. It's just aching right now. If you're... Whatever's going on for you, let me know. It's been a bit of a week. I think there may be something in the astrology. I haven't kept up with the astrology, but we've got a full moon tomorrow. And it kind of feels like things have been building up. It's been an exhausting week last week. Let me know I'm not the only one going through an exhausting time. And my speech might be off a little bit today. I've only got one hearing aid in, so sometimes my speech goes off or imbalances when that... So I can't really hear my own voice very well. I keep having someone correcting all my pronunciations. And I'm like, if you're really that worried about the way I pronounce things, if you want to send me a clip of your mouth showing me how to pronounce it, do so. There's no point in spelling it out because I can't hear my own voice and I can't hear pronunciations. So I have to know how to form my mouth rather than hearing it. It's like feeling it. So if anyone's got such a massive problem with the way I pronounce things, send me a video clip of your mouth pronouncing it perfectly and maybe I might learn. But other than that, I'm fine. I think on the whole, my voice, my pronunciation is just fine, considering without hearing aids in, I can't hear a damn thing. I can't hear a damn thing. And the good thing about that is I get such a good night's sleep once I go to sleep because I can't hear anything. Nothing wakes me up. I once went to a music festival and I woke up in the morning in a tent and I was like, oh, it must only just be morning. And I was just laying there thinking, oh, I'll get out of the tent. And we were all camping together in a friend group. And I was thinking, I'll just get out of the tent and mooch around and wait for everyone to get up. Put one of my hearing aids in and it was a roar. Everyone else was already up. Everyone else had already finished their breakfast. Everyone else was getting dressed, ready to go into the arena. And I'm like, okay, no, maybe it's not dawn then. So they must have been listening to me snoring because I snore something terrible because I don't wake myself up. So the benefits of being deaf, you can't hear anything when you're asleep. And when you start feeling that you're getting a migraine or when I get overwhelmed in a very noisy place, I just turn them down. I don't care. I used to be really paranoid about that in case I got murdered, but now I just don't care. I think I'm now at that age of... Sometimes it's beneficial to be able to hear what's going on around me. Other times it's just great that I don't. I could sit in the garden and I don't hear any of the kids in any of the other gardens playing because I've got my hearing aids down low. The only thing I do really miss, because I did have my hearing when I was a little kid, I miss listening to music on headphones. I can't do that. But if I upgrade my hearing aids, I can play music through my hearing aids. I just haven't upgraded them yet. But then I don't really miss it. I do kind of miss it, but I also don't. So I've been so long without being able to wear headphones and have private music that I've forgotten really what it's like. So anyway, if you've got something that makes you unique and beautiful, that kind of winds other people up, it really does wind people up that my pronunciation's off, and it winds a lot of things. Once you start uploading things to the internet, 99% of people are lovely and tolerant and helpful and kind and compassionate, and there's 1% in this world who hate absolutely everything that somebody else does that is different to them. They almost think that every single thing they do, we should all do. And we don't. We're all different and unique and beautiful. And yeah, if you want to jump into my diary for this week, feel welcome to. I have fast track switched on. If it's switched off when you're trying to book and you don't want to wait for the next day diary space, check back in a few hours or email me to see if I'm going to be opening it up, because sometimes I wait until night time to see what my diary's like the next day before I open it up. So it's always worth emailing or just book into my next available slot. But I know sometimes people are impatient. Sometimes we just have those things, don't we? Have to get the tarot deck out and have a look. So Rosie's just fine. It's not quite warm enough for her to be outside, so she's under my desk. And she likes to nibble my feet when I'm doing private readings for my clients. So every now and again I jolt, and I'm pretty sure whoever's listening, the client jumps, because I'm like, oh no, sorry, my cat just bit me again. Why do they do that? Why do people keep lions? Like lion tamers and tiger people, why do they trust them? Like, my cat can be the cutest, loving, most loyal, wonderful, absolute little diamond. But when she's had enough, she's had enough. She's going to bite your head off. She's going to draw blood. And anyone that trusts a cat, no, you've got to be respectful, especially one that's like 3 times bigger than what you are. Can you imagine it? Anyway, I'm ranting. See you later. Bye.